Both twin tips, the SuperE and the KEVPRO, are sharing the same 3D features. This is the view of the deck. You can see the deck is quite simple. The reason for having a deck that's quite simple is that you have a very clean flex pattern. There's no weird, hard spots somewhere. Obviously here we got a scoop out, surface that's being compensated by this thicker piece here, this thicker part here. And the main reason for that is you can easily grab the board if you do a grab, but also if you do a no footer. So that's the deck, quite clean, simple for a very clean flex pattern. And then you get into the bottom, which is really what matters a lot because that's what's in the water. That's where you get most of your grip from. And you can see that we have quite a lot of 3D features. The whole bottom has a single concave. So this brings more grip. And then that single concave is being increased in terms of like how much grip you get by adding those extra 3-pole concaves here. And they're deeper here in the tip area because that's where most of your grip comes from, because that's where your back foot pushes most. It's a little less deep in the center because the water flows away through the center of the board when you're riding, and so you don't want too much of center concave that would slow you down. And then you have that really cool feature here, which is a rail that really gives you a lot of gripping right between your feet. And the reason, if you see the way I explain it, is what you get from the tail area, the fins and those channels, they give you the grip if you're like really pushing more weight in your back foot. But if you're also putting weight on both your feet, then if you only have grip in the back of the board, you tend to slide downwind instead of going forward. So this extra channel here, close to the, between your feet, close to the edge, helps you get some grip right there. So no matter how you ride, you get grip both ways. And it's not like someone is riding more one way or another. It's dependent on the time of the instant of when you're riding. There's wave coming, you're gonna lean back and you're gonna be more on your back foot. You wanna grip because you're going up when you put more on your front foot. So it's really like we all ride both front and back foot, back-footed. So that's why we wanted a board that had a lot of grip in any situation. So, and again, like I was saying, the two boards, the SuperE and the KEVPRO, are really the same bottom shaping and deck shaping, but then the difference is gonna be in both the outline and the flex and the stiffness of the board. Kevin's board is going to be a little straighter, a little wider outline. It's also a board that rides shorter because he likes to be really close to his back fins, so he gets to put maximum pressure on his fin, he gets maximum grip. Maximum grip, what it does is you can load more, you get more explosive when you do a jump. So that's really the reason. And then what's different with Kevin's board, the KEVPRO, is that it has double stringer, top and bottom, of carbon, unidirectional carbon on the board. And what it does, it makes the board stiffer, more responsive. And it's not like we all want a stiffer board and a more responsive board, but if you're riding fast like Kevin does, then you need more stiffness and a faster response to get a certain feel, which he likes. But if you're riding slower, with a board that's a little softer, you actually get the same feeling because water is not pushing you as fast. So the idea is if you ride fast, you get the KEVPRO because you're gonna get the same response as if you drive a little slower with the SuperE. So that's really the main thing, is we're really looking for one feel and one way of riding, and then you just adjust depending on how fast you ride. And I think and we're really excited about this because you get really that constant feel, just depending on how fast you go.